wanted to talk to you about gluten-free junk food, as I like to call it. When you get a diagnosis of celiac disease or you get a diagnosis of gluten sensitivity, basically they're the same from the viewpoint of zero gluten. So now you're confronted with, what do I eat? The truth of the matter is that in the early days, you're just so excited at all the maybe treats that are out there that are gluten-free, but these are not good for you foods. So even if, let's go back to before you knew you couldn't eat gluten. If you ate cookies and donuts and white bread, okay, you're kind of part of the standard American diet, but these are not good foods for you. These highly enriched, over processed, they say enriched on the label, they say fortified. That's because they stripped all the good nutrients out of them and then put them back in a terrible form that's not really very adaptable to health and not able to be absorbed very readily. They're so over processed and hyper palatable, you're very addicted to them and you want more, and they tend to create a lot of inflammation. So that's good for no one. So when they take the white bread and find a gluten-free alternative, because it's got potato starch and tapioca and rice flour, all very highly processed, and they make a white bread and you're like, oh, I've got my white bread back. You don't want your white bread back, okay? You have celiac disease, you have non-celiac gluten sensitivity. You need to regain your health. You need to decrease inflammation. You need to restore health to your immune system. This is not going to occur with these junk foods. It's not good for anybody. Even if someone wasn't reacting to gluten at all, we say to stay away from the gluten-containing version of those foods. So the fact that manufacturers have cleverly made the Oreo that's gluten-free and the white bread that's gluten-free and the donut that's gluten-free, nice, because maybe it's your birthday and you just want to cheat, okay, and there's all these cake mixes and cookie mixes and things you can do, okay, once, twice a year, fine. These can't be part of your daily diet and you expect to heal, especially as a celiac or someone that has gluten sensitivity. So please keep these for very special occasions. Don't start eating these highly processed, full of sugar foods just because they're gluten-free. That doesn't make them healthy. It just makes them gluten-free. If you're struggling with celiac disease, you're struggling to know if you're reacting to gluten or not, please reach out. That's one of our specialties. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with others, and we'll talk to you soon. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want more on this topic and others, click here.